I've usually been to bed and gotten a good 8 hours sometimes, but definitely not tonight. Justin Bailey was asking me a minute ago, when's the last time you pulled an all-nighter? And I couldn't tell you. So I think we are popping back on here. Let me refresh. It'll take folks maybe a minute or two to find everything again, but maybe we'll get just a very brief break. But it's not going to be long before this next big storm that is trailing behind between Hohenwald and Santa Fe comes through. Something happened with my computer, so all of those who were watching, I guess it just needed a break, huh? We had been going along there for about 4.5 hours. But we got things going once again. Storms in Rutherford County right now, north of Murfreesboro. We're going to be affecting areas between Blackman and Whitehaven, out toward Ridgefield. Some of these are communities and like subdivisions, things of that nature. Taking a look at National Weather Service chat here as well. Got some pretty substantial flooding in Nashville. But not seeing any further information about our storm here in Rutherford County. We've got us just a good old thunderstorm here, it looks like. And do believe this severe thunderstorm warning is going to be allowed to expire at 7 o'clock. Thunderstorm warning, 60-mile-per-hour winds. Of course, we've had lots of rain up here toward Murphy and Smyrna, Laverne. Take a quick check of the power outage map here once again. And another place. Whoops. Well, I guess it's not populating there anymore. It was populating on my radar for a moment. So it looks like, let's see, we've got 77 degrees at the Murfreesboro Airport with a 63-degree dew point. And just up in Nashville, 67 degrees. So we're still in the 70s here. Let's see back down on this other storm. If I can find a temperature sensor somewhere. Down toward Mount Pleasant, it's 79 with a dew point of 64. So that's a difference, 7 degrees. So where that tornado warning is, still has some fuel, I guess, if you will. See some of the folks found their way back on the Rutherford Weather Channel. So storm moving off to the north and east. This is our storm right now. I was taking a look at the storm behind this one for just a moment. And this is just general thunderstorm that's going to continue here. Going to cross over 24 here in just a few moments, and then it will be on the east side of 24. And now the warning's gone. Now it's back. I guess that was just me zooming. I thought that they had let the warning go. Well, they did. Just looked over here at chat. They canceled the severe thunderstorm warning for Rutherford, Davidson, and Williamson counties. And there it goes again. So I guess it's gone for good now. There you go. So we'll keep it on radio here until about 7 o'clock. I will say we're watching the storm to the southwest. And that storm to the southwest is tornado warned. That storm is, see what kind of looks like here. Not sure if they're going to continue the tornado warning with that or whether it will be severe warned. So let's see, answer a few questions, take a look at the roads too. That was what kind of started my problems a minute ago, so I'm hoping that it doesn't this time. I don't think I'm going to scroll around the map. I'm going to throw it up here and let you see it. So this is road closures in Rutherford County. There are 4. Elam Road from Joe B. Jackson to County Farm Road. And I believe that one was because, no, that was the barrier in place. I know the one that was the issue. There's one at Elam Road, at Elam Mill Road. Out to the west, Swamp Road at North Road, and then had a report South Church Street at South Rutherford. There were power lines down. So that is the reason that that road was closed. It says at 11:12 p.m., so I'm not sure. It's still on the board here, so I can only report what we can see. All right. We'll pull that away. Take a look at what is the difference between east and west. And I'll describe this to you for those who are listening here on radio. First of all, let's look. If we look the other way from downtown, that's looking way out. That storm that is all the way back in Santa Fe. That's seeing those storms back in that direction. And how about at the Oakland's mansion? Whoops. Nice look there on the beautiful grounds. Take a look at some of the So back to our radar view, and our severe thunderstorm warning is no longer. It has been allowed to expire. We do have a flash flood warning in effect for another 4 hours and 50 minutes. This is for central Rutherford County. This was kind of when we were getting going some, 5 hours ago or so, however long it was. Let me see. Though this goes until 11:45 a.m. and it was issued at 5:43 a.m. Trying to see if it showed how much rain. I'll kind of look at that here before we let radio go to the news, and then going to leave the radar up, but on Rutherford weather, but and a few things to see what we need to do. I think we're going to get probably a severe thunderstorm warning out of that tornado warning, maybe. Appears to be what could happen. Let me look at a few of the rainfall totals, and we'll get ready to get radio back to regular programming here for a minute or two. We're not seeing huge problems on the roads. Told you about the 4 roads that we had that were flooded. Have not had reports of damage, which is good. We have had a lot of rain, though. And so let me kind of do a quick query here. Parts of Laverne have received 1.5 to 2 inches of rain. There's a 2-inch total near the Fate Sanders Marina. That was one of our heavy storms. That was our first heavy storm that came through. These others have not put down as much, or at least it's not showing it here on radar at this point. Also, before I let you go on radio, I will tell you that we have had storms that have created significant damage in western Middle Tennessee, western Tennessee, southwest Tennessee. Selmer, I understand that there was just a really terrible storm, not one, but 2 over the same area. There have been fatalities as well. Trying to see if there's any particular news on this out. I'm sure for those on radio, we'll have CBS update here on that in just a few. But it has been a really dangerous overnight. And that storm threat will continue. Show you the latest model here and why this is so concerning. We've got these storms that are just going to continue to train right over the same areas. Need to pick a different one here. Maybe it'll go out a little bit further. That's the one I wanted anyway. And so this is showing through this morning, storms continuing, and then maybe kind of lifts a little bit to the north. But then that's when the heavy rain starts churning from Jackson. And then by this evening at 6 o'clock, we've got storms that have an interesting structure to them. Going to definitely bring some damaging wind threats and things of that nature here across Middle Tennessee. And this, unfortunately, is another one of those things that could be going on during the overnight. So with that said, we'll get you to the news here on radio. And if you want to keep up with the weather, we'll keep the radar going on Rutherford weather here for just a few. But on WGNS Murfreesboro, Smyrna, we check the latest CBS World News. Okay. So I'm going to put the radar back on and I'm going to loop it for you. And then it's a little bit of a break time. I don't know that we're going to have a terrible threat here through the remainder of the time. But we are going to continue to watch it. And they have let that warning expire. They dropped the tornado warning and nothing is coming in its place. So there you go. We'll keep this rolling here for just a little bit and stay with Rutherford weather. Hopefully it's not another long night tomorrow or overnight. I don't even know what day it is anymore, but hopefully it's not as long as this evening. But storm threat will not be over until Saturday night into Sunday. So we've got to definitely keep a watch out for that. All right. Hang in there with us here as we continue with Rutherford weather coverage. Okay. Rutherford weather friends, we are going to sign off here for a little bit. We'll keep things up and be able to pop back in, but going to try to get a little sleep with someone watching the radar here. So hang in there. Got another storm risk this evening, and again, storm risk, well, really continuing through Saturday. So stay with us as we continue to get through these next several days of bumpy